So Doug, I was working on some curriculum here on my website. So here, this is like the elementary school curriculum. This is the coding, some of the coding curriculum that we're doing here at the San Marino High School. And then this is like the full stack development, the web dev curriculum, and this is what I was working on. So if we go into it, ooh, wrong password. So if we go into it, full stack 17. You can see here I kind of split it up. This is like a HTML, CSS. It's like the beginning. Then teaches the student how to create a responsive website that will appear different. Appear the same on different dimension screens. So I have a set there. I worked on a couple of videos on some of these tabs here. And then these two guys are mainly what I spent most of my time doing. And so what I've been kind of putting together is just a set of tasks and then hints and then associated videos. So the way that it works ideally is they have the task, there's a hint, so if they're kind of hip to it, they know what they're doing, and they can just work based off the hint. If not, then there's a second hint, which is a video that shows the concepts involved in completing the task. And then there's a check up here at the end where it's kind of like, okay, well, here's how you do it, right? So this is like the round one, the first step of scaffolding, second step of scaffolding, and then the third step of scaffolding where you just kind of show them how to do it. I don't have yet the time to put together this hint video. I'm going to do that once everything's all completed. But I've been putting together these videos here, right? So this one, that one is working its way down. And basically what I'm doing is having them create like a web page similar to mine. And once they do, then they'll be creating like a cookie clicker little web application. This is like meant to teach them how to use JavaScript. And once that's all completed, that's what I've completed so far. And then once that's completed, then I will be able to log in. Ooh, let's see, how's this local host? Okay, here we go. Then I want them to go ahead and create like a login system. So here you got like, your username, your password, you hit it and submit, and then you enter into the system with your account, and the number of cookies or your stats are all saved in the database, and then you continue playing. I'm not sure if you've ever played this game, but it was like a really big hit maybe 3 years ago. And then you could save, and if you save, then it takes your data here and it saves it onto a database. Or you could reset, and that would clear your information in the database. So I'm not there yet. I'm still kind of working on putting together the web page and all the hints and everything for the save and the reset. But then once I do, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to make the videos for them, right? And then I'll be done with this portion of the curriculum. So like the cookie clicker will be done, which teaches them HTML, CSS, skeleton, boilerplate, which makes like responsive websites, and then database integration and JavaScript. And then from there, what I want to do is create a curriculum in the same vein right here, where like this web page is going to continue on down, like maybe 5 more steps. Which would walk them through creating a social media site. So it's kind of like taking the idea of saving your score, and then running with it, like running a marathon with it. That's basically what a social media site is. It's just where you have your account and you have all your images that you put up, all the comments you posted up. That's all in the database in different tables, and then you have your friends lists, and that friends have all of that same material, all the same comments and photos and videos. And then you have kind of like that Facebook wall where it shows all the activity of your friends. And so what that does is just go through the database and grab all the information in the database that belongs to your friends, which is on your friends list in your portion of the database, and then prints it all out in chronological order here. So if they posted up a picture or a comment, then that would appear here. So the reason why there was such a time constraint and I needed to take a day off is because there are some students in my intro to computer science class who are doing this curriculum right now, right? So they're the year long. They've been with me for a year, and they've gone through everything on the Code HS, which I mentioned before. It's about a semester long course, maybe a little bit longer than a semester when I stretch it. And then now they're doing this, where I'm teaching them, the real application of JavaScript, not in the confines of Code HS, which is a subset of JavaScript. So they were like catching up to me, and I needed some time to, put together these videos for them. Once I complete this lesson series, this should be a year-long course, and I don't know, we might want to think about offering it as an additional course, right? Like a web dev course that they can take and build these different applications like Cookie Clicker and then a social media site. I think some of the students here who have interest in computer science, they've gone through the coding, they've gone through the AP Computer Science. This might be something that would interest them, to learn the inner workings of the internet and the different technologies involved in putting together a web application. So yeah, that's about it.